Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to teach how to make the last insert ID in Python programming. One of my friend who asked me to do the last insert ID in Python. That's why I made this tutorial here. Let I show the demo first. Here if I enter this is the employee ID. It is generated as a last insert ID here. Here I am going to enter the employee name Nimal. Here to John. Phone number something like that, salary 15,000, click add button, record inserted successfully here. This one should be the last insert ID 5, right? So here I have made the database here, payroll ph. Now here this is the record, right? 5, this is last insert ID, this is the ID last we have inserted. That's why meaning of last insert ID. Okay, now here again I am going to enter the record as here James, phone number something like that, salary 12,000, click add button, record inserted here. Now the last insert ID, change it as a 6. Now I am going to change it as Peter, phone number something like that, salary 20,000, click add button, record inserted successfully. Last insert ID, change it as 7, right? This is how we have changed the last insert ID likewise, right? This is a simple system how to make it simply and efficient way. I will teach you now. If you are not subscribers my YouTube channel, please subscribe me, and thank you for watching. Here let's back to our program. Right now here first I am going to design the GUI application of Python. You have to import this ticker package here. After this is a message box. This is a MySQL connector, right? How to download the MySQL connector and how to install in Python, I already discussed in this all the stuff I discussed in my previous Python cred video. Those who are not watched my Python search out at the records into the data, so all the stuff you have to study here. Okay, my previous tutorial you must watch. Okay, after that first I am going to design the user interface here, right? This is a Python student here. Let's change it as employee registration. This is employee registration. It's a title here. This is the title, employee registration. I made the employee registration. Now I have to make the form look like this. Here this is the right label, employee ID, employee name, phone, salary. This is how we have. These are the relevant text box. I have pasted it here. The position. The position will be important here. This is one. This would be the this one. Second, third, fourth. These are the position I have set, right? You have set the position. You must understand the x and y. X and y, you must understand the x and y. This is a very important stuff. You have to understand the x and y position. Position is very important stuff when you are designing the form and insert the record, right? If you write the position successfully, after that you have to write the button. Okay, button is appearing on the below. So I have set the position over here like this. Okay, this position you must study here, right? This is how we have to make the simple GUI application in Python. Now after insert the record here, employee name and phone number and salary, click add button. What happen is there will be the command. Okay, OK button. Okay, this is a command, right? If you click this command, it goes to the relevant function OK. Here I have written the OK function above. Okay, now here these are the text fields we have entered: employee name, phone and salary. Okay, this text box we no need to enter here. I just display for the test purposing for the last inserted ID, right? Once you add the record, the last insert ID will be displayed here, right? The next ID will be, right? It will be automatically incremented, right? So here I have tell like this. Here first what I am doing is this one, right? This is a E2, E3, E4 mean this is employee name, phone number, salary. What you are entered on this text box fields, what happen is it goes here, it assigned to the relevant variables, right? After that we have to establish a database connection, MySQL and we have to establish MySQL and Python. We have to establish the database connection. This is the user credential of MySQL server. Root is a username, password is blank. Localhost, server is a localhost, database which name is payroll py, table is a records, right? Now here we have to write the try block, right? Try and catch right here, right? First try, we have to write the SQL query like this. Insert into records the table name. These are the column we have to specify: ID, employee name, phone number, salary. These are the question mark. These are the parameters we have to pass, right? These are the parameters we have to pass. So here the val equal, this is a blank ID, EMP name, phone and salary mean these are the records, right? These are the things what you have entered here. It is passing the relevant parameters here, right? Now if you call my cursor execute SQL val mean, these are all the value we are passing to the relevant fields here. Record should be, if you call this one, record is inserted, MySQL commit. After that we have to get the last inside ID. You have to use this code, right? Very simple. We have to add the variable last. You have to create the variable last ID equal my cursor dot. We have to call this function. It's a default function, right? It's a default one. It is already available here, the Python. You just hit here like this. You can get like this. My cursor dot last row ID. Okay, this is a last row ID, which is a get it. It will be generate the last insert ID of Python. It is assigned to this particular variable, right? Okay, this is the thing we have to do. After that, we have to print the message. Record inserted successfully. After that, first we have to clear the if there any text available in the text box 1. First I have to clear and we have to place into the ID, last insert ID here. After that we have to all the another stuff we have to clear, right? ED2, text box 3, 4, this all the stuff clear. Okay. After that, this is the we have to call it here ED2 dot focus dot set mean. We have to set the cursor here, right? In Java, text field dot requires focus, right? So here we have to set here how to focus the text box here. After clear all the text box field here, focus here. We have to call this function focus set will be clear all the stuff and focus on the cursor over here, right? This is the simple stuff. We have to write the programming. Again we are going to run the programming, right? Phone number, salary, click add button, record inserts are here, right? Very simple. Okay, I hope you guys understood the things well. You don't worry about all the source code that I provide in my website tutorsfunny.com. I will give the link below. You will be able to download all the source code and you will be placed on the PyCharm editor and you will be able to run. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.